Hey there YouTube, this is B-Winks here again. Gonna bring you my handheld collection. I haven't done a video here in a while, and I've seen that there's been a few good ones that I've seen, so I wanted to reciprocate a little here. These are my handhelds, so I'm gonna start with my Nintendo, my Game Boy collection. This is one of the later models of the regular Game Boy. It's the clear one. I forget what series these were called, but when I looked these up online, apparently this clear one here is one of the more rare ones. I know they had other colors that they came out with, but I don't know why people keep losing the battery covers on these things, but I got the battery covers. So yeah, that's the Game Boy. Next up is my Game Boy Advance. I won't pull that out of the box there, but just the white Game Boy Advance. Then this is my SP, silver one. Pretty basic one. Nothing too spectacular. So, that's my SP. And then I picked this up at a used game store. It was like 15 bucks. It's in the box. It's the Game Boy Micro, but it's the Famicom edition. I don't know if you can read that, but it's the 20th anniversary Famicom edition. I play this one every so often, and I couldn't figure out why it was so cheap, so I opened it up and checked it out, and there's a little dent in the metal where the cartridges go, but the paint isn't creased at all. It's very clean looking, and for 15 bucks, are you kidding me? It came with everything inside it. The only different, thing here is there's some tears in the, there's some tears in the paint, but yeah, this is a pretty good deal here, so I thought that was great. And it's really even, you can hardly see it. Maybe if you could kind of see a little crease there, a little bend, but I've kind of bent it back out. But yeah, for 15 bucks, what the heck? It's great. So yeah, that's my Game Boy Micro. Next up, I never did get a DS Lite. I probably should get one at some point, but this is my DSi, typical black. Of my handhelds that I play, I'm more of a PSP fan than a DS fan, but there's some good games on this. I just really hate the stylus control. I'm just not a fan. It's just that the DS has way more of the RPGs that I like, and the PSP doesn't yet. Although I'm holding out hope for the new Lunar. That's going to be good. But anyways, that's my DS. Next up is the Game Gear. Basic black one. There are a lot of these, everyone seems to have one of these, but yeah, basic Game Gear. So here we go there. And next up I have a few, well, not obscure, but this one not a lot of people have, and this is my Atari Lynx. And everything's intact on the back. But yeah, the Atari Lynx, that's a pretty good one. I really enjoy. There's a couple decent games for this, but overall this is a monster. This is like a brick to me, but whatever. It's Atari's shot at the handheld market. Next up is a really obscure one, but I have seen videos on YouTube about it, and that's the Tiger Gamecom. Craig, or TV and Lust, did a great video on the, I'm pretty sure it was him that did a video on the Gamecom. He also did a video on the next one I'm going to show, but I've got lights out in there. It came with it. I don't have any other games for this right now, and I'll explain why in a minute. But yeah, it's the Gamecom. Here's my Neo Geo Pocket Color by SNK. I really like the the directional knob, the clicking there. I like that mechanic to it. I don't know why, but yeah, I've got the Neo Geo Pocket Color. But the Neo Geo Pocket Color, the Gamecom, and the Lynx, see if I can fit them all in the frame there. I picked up on an eBay auction, and after watching a few people's videos on these particular systems, I wanted to find one of each. Well, I was looking separately, and after looking on Amazon and looking at other places, I couldn't find decent prices. They were all outrageous, and they usually all came with games which they just jacked the price up on. And the games for these particular systems aren't the best, although the Neo Geo Pocket Color does have a couple of good ones. But that didn't make any sense to me why it was so expensive. So what I ended up doing was, I just kept looking. You know, I didn't give up on it. And I found all three of them in an eBay auction for 35 bucks. It was a buy it now for 35 bucks. So I got the Atari Lynx, and that came with, there's a racing game I believe that it came with, and another game. The Gamecom came just with this, just lights out. That was the only game that was with it. And the Neo Geo Pocket Color came with a fighting game, Title Match, the Millennium, I think it's called. So those were my. So yeah, what a sweet deal off of eBay for those three systems when these are separately going for outrageous amounts. I'm like, all right, sold. I got that right away. But yeah, other than that, I just thought I thought that was a great deal. The only other handheld that I have right now is my white PSP. It's PSP 3000. I picked this up at Christmas with the Assassin's Creed. Ooh, look at the fingerprints. Don't know why why I'm touching that screen, but there they are. Yeah, I picked this up with the Assassin's Creed 2 bundle, and you know, the Assassin's Creed 2 game that came with this is horrible. But we're getting a glare from the light. But anyways, yeah, I really like the PSP. Of all my handheld favorites right now, it's the PSP. They just don't have the library games that the DS has, and I think that's why the PSP doesn't get the love that other systems do at this time. Should probably hold it the right way. But yeah, of all these games, of all these systems, the PSP, to me, it feels more substantial. My hands are relatively, you know, I have fat hands, and so it's a little difficult sometimes to get. You know, a DS is just a little too small. But I'm holding out hope for maybe the new one, maybe the bigger one. But I am not happy about the PSP Go. I'm not getting that. That's never happening. That's a cash grab by Sony, and what a scam that is. People like hard copies of their games. And I know that Sony said that that's the way everyone's going in the future here, that none of these systems are going to have hard copies of their games, but I still wish some system would do that, the next generation or whatever. But anyways, love the PSP. It's a great system. So yeah, that's my handheld collections, and I'm going to be getting out game collection videos here also with the systems that I have. I have some systems that don't have a whole lot of games with them, then I'll put them out in videos. So yeah, other than that, thanks YouTube for watching, and see you later.